welcome to our video on the most absurd conspiracy theories. In this video, we will be examining some of the most popular conspiracy theories and providing a critical perspective on their evidence and facts. Join us as we explore the world of conspiracy theories and separate fact from fiction. Number 1. The moon landing was faked. This conspiracy theory claims that the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969 was actually staged by NASA and the US government in order to win the Cold War space race with the Soviet Union. Proponents of this theory point to alleged inconsistencies in the footage and photographs of the landing as evidence. They argue that the American flag waving in the wind, the lack of impact craters, and the shadows in the photos are all indicators that the landing was faked. However, experts have debunked these claims by providing explanations for each of these supposed inconsistencies. For example, the flag was placed in a tube and the shadows were caused by the sun's angle. Additionally, several countries, including the Soviet Union, China, and Japan, have independently confirmed the landing through their own tracking systems. Number 2. The 9/11 attacks were an inside job. This theory suggests that the terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001 were orchestrated by the US government as a pretext for invading Afghanistan and Iraq. Proponents of this theory point to the collapse of the Twin Towers and Building 7 as evidence of controlled demolition, and claim that the hijackers were not Islamic extremists, but rather patsies set up by the government. They argue that the Twin Towers collapses in the manner of a controlled demolition and that the Building 7 was not hit by any plane. However, experts have debunked these claims by pointing out that the collapse of the Twin Towers was caused by the intense heat from the jet fuel and the structural damage from the impact of the planes. Building 7 collapsed due to structural damage and fire. The official investigation into the 9/11 attacks, conducted by the 9/11 Commission, found that the hijackers were indeed Islamic extremists who were affiliated with Al-Qaeda. The New World Order. This conspiracy theory claims that a secretive group of elite individuals and organizations are working to establish a one-world government and a single global power structure. Proponents of this theory often point to the Bilderberg Group and the Illuminati as being among the key players in this supposed effort. They argue that this group of elite individuals controls governments and financial systems to achieve their goal of a one-world government. However, experts have pointed out that there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of a secretive group working towards a one-world government. The Bilderberg Group is an invite-only conference where leaders from various fields meet to discuss important issues, but it is not a secretive organization working towards a one-world government. Number 4. Vaccines are dangerous. This conspiracy theory claims that vaccines are not safe and can cause serious health problems, including autism. However, this is proven false by numerous studies and scientific facts. Vaccines have been thoroughly tested and have been found to be safe and effective in preventing the spread of disease. The link between autism and vaccines has been debunked by multiple studies and research conducted by reputable institutions. Number 5. Chemtrails. This conspiracy theory claims that the white contrails that are often seen behind airplanes are actually chemical or biological agents that are being sprayed into the air for nefarious purposes, such as population control or weather modification. However, these contrails are actually condensation trails which are formed by water vapor. Number 6. The JFK assassination. This conspiracy theory claims that President John F. Kennedy was not killed by Lee Harvey Oswald acting alone, but rather by a larger conspiracy involving multiple individuals or organizations, such as the CIA or organized crime. Proponents of this theory point to alleged inconsistencies in the official investigation, such as the single bullet theory, as evidence of a cover-up. They also point to the fact that many key witnesses and individuals connected to the case died under mysterious circumstances. However, multiple investigations, including the Warren Commission, have concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in the assassination of President Kennedy. Additionally, experts have debunked many of the inconsistencies in the official investigation, such as the single bullet theory, by providing explanations that are consistent with the available evidence. Number 7. The Flat Earth Theory. This conspiracy theory claims that the Earth is not a sphere, but rather a flat disk, and that the idea of a round Earth is a hoax perpetrated by governments and other institutions to control the population. Proponents of this theory often point to alleged discrepancies in photos and videos of the Earth from space as evidence that the Earth is flat. They also claim that the idea of a round Earth is a conspiracy perpetrated by NASA and other institutions to control the masses. However, the scientific evidence for a round Earth is overwhelming, and numerous experiments, from the ancient Greek Eratosthenes' calculation of Earth's circumference to modern satellite imagery, have confirmed the Earth's spherical shape. Number 8. The Reptilian Conspiracy. This theory claims that a secret group of shape-shifting reptilian beings are controlling humanity, influencing politics and the media. Proponents of this theory point to alleged sightings of reptilian figures and the existence of ancient myths and legends featuring serpentine beings as evidence. They also claim that many of the world's most powerful individuals and organizations are controlled by these reptilian beings. However, There is no scientific evidence to support the existence of shape-shifting reptilian beings, and the idea is considered to be a form of paranoia and a psychological disorder called clinical delusional disorder. Number 9. The Illuminati. This conspiracy theory claims that a secretive group called the Illuminati, which is said to have been founded in the 18th century, is still in existence and controls world events through its influence on governments, financial systems, and other institutions. Proponents of this theory point to the fact that many symbols and imagery associated with the Illuminati can be found in popular culture and in the architecture of important buildings as evidence of the group's continued existence and influence. However, the original Illuminati was a secret society founded in the 18th century, but it was disbanded in the late 1700s, and there is no concrete evidence to support the continued existence of the group. Number 10. The Sandy Hook shooting. This conspiracy theory claims that the mass shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in 2012 was a hoax, perpetrated by the government as a pretext for stricter gun control laws. Proponents of this theory point to alleged inconsistencies in the official story and the fact that some parents of the victims have been accused of being crisis actors as evidence that the shooting never took place. However, the shooting was a real event that resulted in the deaths of 26 people, and the official investigation concluded that the shooter acted alone. The accusation that the victims' parents were crisis actors is also false and disrespectful to the victims and their families. Number 11. HAARP. This theory claims that the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program is a secret government program used to control the weather and earthquakes, as well as mind control. Proponents of this theory point to the alleged capabilities of HAARP's technology, such as the ability to manipulate the ionosphere, as evidence that it is being used for nefarious purposes. Number 12. The global warming is a hoax. This theory claims that the global warming is not caused by human activities, such as the burning of fossil fuels, but by natural climate change, and that the scientific evidence for global warming is fabricated. Proponents of this theory point to the fact that the Earth's climate has gone through cycles of warming and cooling throughout history and the lack of conclusive evidence linking human activities to global warming. Number 13. Area 51. This theory claims that the U.S. government's secretive Area 51 Air Force Base in Nevada is actually a testing ground for advanced extraterrestrial technology or housing extraterrestrial life forms. Proponents of this theory point to the fact that the base is heavily guarded and has been the subject of numerous conspiracy theories as evidence that it is hiding something. Number 14. The Denver Airport Conspiracy. This theory claims that the Denver International Airport, which opened in 1995, contains a secret underground city and is the hub of a new world order. Proponents of this theory point to the airport's unusual architecture and the presence of mysterious symbols and murals as evidence of a hidden agenda. They also claim that the airport's vast size and remote location are indicative of its role as a command center for the New World Order. Number 15. The Roswell UFO Incident. This theory claims that the U.S. military covered up the crash of an extraterrestrial spacecraft in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. Proponents of this theory point to eyewitness accounts of strange debris and unidentified bodies found at the crash site, as well as the military's initial statement that a flying saucer had been recovered, as evidence that an extraterrestrial craft did indeed crash in Roswell. They also claim that the military's subsequent explanation that the debris was from a weather balloon was a cover-up to hide the truth about the alien crash. Thanks for watching our video on the most absurd conspiracy theories. We hope that you've gained a better understanding of the facts and evidence behind these theories, and that you approach any future conspiracy theories with a critical eye. Remember, it's important to verify any claims with credible sources and not to be swayed by sensationalized or unverified information. We hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more informative content. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more interesting facts.